Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where our good friend Randy Yates is back.
I love being here. I
Well,
should be the everyday thing. We could run our own podcast. You know, one be the smart guy and then me.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, we could take turns being the smart guy. Or the dumb guy.
I don't think I can be the dumb guy every day. So
well, that's what I am. So.
We could just invite someone else to be smart.
Yeah, there we go.
All
We
right.
can put the smart rose right in the middle of us.
A rose between two thorns.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Hey,
Yep.
Good morning. And
Well,
how
good
are you,
morning.
Jennifer?
I'm great. You gave us a little scare this morning. He comes charging in about 13 seconds ago.
You didn't tell me I had to be here till 9 o'clock. It wasn't no sense being early.
It's all right.
You didn't have coffee. There was no donuts.
That was yesterday.
See, that's why I didn't come yesterday.
You missed it.
But see, when I'm here, if there's going to be donuts, I'd been here at 8:30.
I know.
But you said no, so I got here. I got here in time. We're doing good.
You did. That's right.
Oh.
Here we are. But no, Randy is here, and we're going to be talking with him about some of the stuff going on there in Vinton County. And you're here with like your hat, that hat of the cancer support group, right?
Yes, ma'am. Today's the cancer group.
Okay, so let's back up if people didn't see our show a while back and kind of talk about the cancer group a little bit. And then we'll talk about this really cool event you guys have coming up because it's a big one.
Well, our cancer group is ran by a very good cancer bunch of people. We have between 10 and 12 people that's on our group, and they do an excellent job. I've never been a part of a group where you get 99%.
Yep, what you said.
Not brain, where they come and do what they're supposed to.
Participation.
Very good.
Yeah, I got you.
It gets worse as the older you get. I want you to know that. Just get ready. So anyways, this group does a great job. And we went from just trying to see what we could do to help the people of Vinton County to now we are giving out gas cards and grocery cards to residents of Vinton County who are traveling for cancer treatment.
Which is unbelievably expensive.
Very expensive.
Just the travel part of it.
Yes.
Not to mention all the other stuff you're going through.
And we wish we could do more, but it's very difficult. Last year we gave $28,000 worth of gas cards and grocery cards
Holy
out.
moly.
So, that's a lot, it seems like, but still there's more I think we can do.
Yeah.
But still, we don't go around and beat on the bushes trying to get money. We try to raise it ourselves. And we do have a cancer walk coming up in October on the 4th.
Okay.
This will be our third year. Ruth Graves runs it, and you'll get literature on the TV that shows who to get a hold of, when the cancer walk is, groups you need to get together. And we raised right at $28,000 last year. So we did very well. Ruth does a great job.
Awesome.
Her and her crew and all the teams that get behind that do a great job. So the cancer walk is coming up. Our group, like I say, all the money we raise stays right in Vinton County. So for every dollar we raise, it's spent in Vinton County. Our cancer walk is called that because we don't go through the relay of life, because there's issues there when you do that where the money goes someplace else.
Yeah, to like all the high-paid executives that run the Cancer Society.
Correct, very correct.
You didn't say that, I did.
Yes, and I agree with you. So that's why we do our own. And our county.
I feel like a lot more people are doing that, by the way.
Yes, they have to.
You're not alone.
No.
And it's like that through many other support groups as well, whether it be heart or lung or whatever.
Yes, because all those corporate people, they want to raise all this money, but it doesn't filter back to the people who need it. And I'm not want to bash no OSU, but they have a couple good cancer things, and they've got millions and millions of dollars. But if you go to OSU with a cancer problem, that money is not filtered back to you where it should be, because they have the money to help support people. But I'm not bashing OSU as much as the foundations that run these groups.
For sure. And here's the thing: if you, as a community-minded human, whatever your cause is, whether it be animals, whether it be heart disease or ALS or cancer or whatever, if you're giving within your community to a organization, you'd like to see that money stay within your community to help your friends and neighbors.
Oh, yes, you do.
Right? Like,
Yes, you
so
do.
I get what you're doing. I think it's great.
And one other thing we haven't mentioned is our funeral directors around in the area now have started. If you want to donate to the Cancer Society, instead of donating to the American Cancer Society, donate it to the local cancer groups. And we have that happening in Vinton County, and Jackson County are doing the same thing with it. And if someone from Vinton County, they do donate the money back to us. But a lot of people will say, I want to donate to the Cancer Society. Well, American Cancer Society is usually the first one they think of.
Sure.
But if you're going to donate, please say, I want it to the Vinton County Cancer Group. I want it to the local cancer group, so the money does stay local.
To help our
help our people.
our
Yes.
fellow friends and neighbors
Yes, ma'am.
and loved ones.
So, but that is another program we have started, and our local directors are doing a very good job with that.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes. So that every little bit helps.
Yes, it does.
So
how long's this group been meeting?
we started in 18.
Okay. And whose brainchild was this? And how did it come to be?
Well,
because I think it's interesting.
It's actually started by Lisa Gillen, who was clerk at the courts at the time.
Okay.
And Lisa got a couple people together and was working on this. And then Lisa's husband got sick.
Okay.
And she couldn't donate the time to it she thought she needed to do. So a couple of us, myself, Barb Prater, and Kim McManus, all decided we would start this. They're the two with me that started everything going on. And they've been with us ever since.
Okay.
And then it just slowly grew to now the group we have are fantastic. Ruth Graves, Bink, I can name them all, but Bink Fox and his wife Janet, the Greens, Scott Claypool, Sarah Rodriguez, Barb Prater. I mean, we have a bunch of people and very dedicated to our group.
You do, but didn't you all kind of start out as a research group?
Yes.
Am I wrong on that?
No, you're not wrong on that.
Okay, because I remember you coming in and talking about it.
Yes, we came up with a survey that we sent out to the residents.
Yeah, that's how it
And it came back very interesting with the different cancers in our county.
Because you had in your mind that there were certain areas where there were some clusters
Yes.
of certain types of cancer, and you all wanted to kind of zone in on that.
Yes, and we
That's
wanted
what I
to try
thought.
to
Okay.
prove where that came from and what we could do to correct it.
Sure.
Well, there's so many different cancers in Vinton County, you're not going to put your finger on any of it.
Which is what you found out over.
It's what we found out
by
over time.
All your surveys
If you look at the city of MacArthur, Pearl Street, in the years, almost every house on Pearl Street in the 70s and 80s, someone had cancer in it. Okay, if it had been one cancer, you could have said it was caused by this, but it wasn't one cancer. It was brain
Really?
cancer. It was lung cancer. It was breast cancer. You name it, somebody had something. Okay?
But every house.
Every house.
And you know this because
of
your surveys and
everything. We know this, and it
That's
filtered down to a couple other streets about halfway down. So everybody thinking it's in the water. Well, but there are wells there. But if it had been in the wells, it would have been all through the county, all through the town.
Sure.
That's not the case. So we do not know the source of that, but now, as the years have went by, we don't have that problem. The people living in there aren't cancer victims. So it had to be in the environment, in the soil, something that is no longer there.
Interesting.
Yes, but how to prove that? Well, I have my theories, but I don't want to go throwing conspiracy theories out there and then people come and tell me I'm nuts.
Well, they do that anyway, don't they?
Yes, everywhere I go. but that's okay. So, but
I'm just teasing
no, you're
you.
true because everybody does that. It's just a way of life.
You're so funny.
So, anyways, that's how we pretty well got started. And after we ran our survey, we did everything we could do to try to see how to go the next step further.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, we've got all this information and we know there's these clusters or we know that, but now what do we do with
Right.
it? Yeah.
So we reached out to OU. OU said, great, we'll help you with this. They sent a doctor down from Columbus, and he had done a study in Marion, Ohio, and he proved a cancer cluster there. and got a whole new school built and yada yada because of the football field there was causing cancer. And they found
why? Do they know why? Like what?
Yes, they do. As they got into it back in World War I, that used to be a military camp. When they left there, they buried all the chemicals there in the ground.
Stop.
Yes, so it seeped up, and everything on that anybody on that football field, band, football players, anything, track, whatever, kids was getting cancer, and that's what was caused of it. And he proved it, and they ended up digging it all up and moving it all out of there.
You have got to be kidding.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So OU came in and we did another survey, and theirs was more based on environmental and what we do, because lung cancer is still #1 in Vinton County. And we do use a lot of tobacco in Vinton County.
I was going to say, I mean, obviously smoking can be...
Is one of the worst.
Sure.
And so we were going good with OU, and then COVID hit, and they weren't allowed to come to our meetings anymore. They weren't allowed to do anything. So we've kind of dropped away from OU now, and we're doing it ourselves. Now we have partners with OSU.
Okay.
And we're starting a 10-county coalition. Jackson County's involved in it. We have Ross, Pike, Scioto, Lawrence, Jackson, Vinton, Hocking, Athens, Meigs, and Gallia County.
So everyone around us.
Everybody around us, because if you look at the cancer surveys and studies, out of our 10 counties, we're in the top 15 in the state of Ohio with cancer rates.
All of our counties?
All of our counties. We're in top 15 in the state in death rates for cancer. Yes.
Should we be moving?
Too late now. You might want to move your kids and grandkids out, but yeah, it's too late now. But small southern Ohio doesn't get the help they need. Okay, even if you take our 10 counties, we don't have enough voters there as one Cleveland has.
Yeah.
So the politicians don't, and I'm being opinionated again, the politicians don't care about us as much. So we're hoping as going to the state house and going through with 10 counties, we can do better. If I went by Vinton County with 4,000
Strength
votes.
in numbers.
Yes,
Yeah.
you go that way. We have a great group of that, and OSU is backing that. We got all the health departments in all the 10 counties supporting this.
Okay.
And this coalition has started. We've had 3 meetings, and we're getting in to see what we can do to help do more research and education.
Okay. And what is
Education's
this,
the key factor.
what is this coalition called, and how do people...
Oh, boy. It's a big, fancy name. I don't have it with me. But we will have a web page up soon.
Okay.
And I will give
it's
you,
in its infancy,
yes,
so... Okay.
We'll get it to you. So it's
Okay.
just, we'll know that. But we're getting that done so we can get all of us together on the same page. On that, we're not only fighting the cancer problems, we're fighting broadband, because that's important in our area.
Listen, you're not kidding.
Mm-hmm. We have to get together, because if you don't have broadband, how do we get some of this information out?
Agreed. And the pandemic was a perfect example of our lack of internet down here. A lot of the kids couldn't even do their schoolwork and stuff.
Correct. Infrastructure.
It's crazy.
Water out to the rural areas. It's still hard to believe that we don't have water.
That's...
Another one issue, yes.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah, that's nuts.
So, in this day and age, this shouldn't be an issue.
No.
But it is.
No, not at all.
So, we help third world countries with their waters and stuff like that. Why don't we help our own?
I mean, that's a fair question.
I'm on my soapbox now. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that there's
kick
not...
it out from underneath me, so I'll shut up.
Nope. It's absolutely ridiculous that there are homes in our local counties that don't have water.
Yes.
Access to...
And have to haul water.
Yeah.
And, and I've heard people complain, well, they live there, they should be used to that. Well, that's not fair. That's something that should be there for everybody.
Yeah,
yes.
That's not you're missing the point.
Right.
The point is that they should have access to it.
Yes. So anyways, we'll solve that problem some other day.
Okay.
But they are working on that, but it's not like, in my opinion, it could be. Why don't we bring the Corps engineers? Why don't we bring the Army in with training? When they do training, have them train real life. Putting water lines in for our people. Mm-hmm. They're out digging somewhere else, digging the right places.
Sure. And what can be done to solve this broadband problem?
Well, again, I hope with our coalition and we get more people involved, again, you look at Southern Ohio, we don't get looked at as much.
We got to put some pressure on
We
the
need
right
to put
people,
people
right?
in the right people, yes.
Yeah.
And if we scream together as 30,000, it might be different screaming as 4,000.
Yeah.
So that's what we're hoping.
Okay.
And OSU is helping with that, and that
Love
is starting out. So we are doing that. And another big thing is coming up, and we need you today. This is important.
Listen up, people.
Do I have to get my shoe off like Coach F did and beat on the
Ooh, that would be fun if you did.
No.
No.
So, anyways,
Would it be stinky?
now I washed my feet this
Oh,
morning.
did you? Okay.
This Thursday, we are having a mobile lung screening at the Vinton County Health Department. Okay?
Listen up, people.
This is open to everybody that hears my voice or sees it on TV. You don't have to be a Vinton County resident. Free of charge. The only
Wait, it's free?
free.
Oh, I missed that
Free
part.
like a good home. Yes.
Wow.
Okay. You have to be a smoker. This is only for smokers right now because this is paid for by the smokers people. So this is just for smokers.
Okay.
You had to be in the age of 50 to 77.
Hey, Randy, do you know that I fall now within that?
You don't look like that. You still look 30.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
TV
you saying
does
that.
great for you.
You're a sweetheart.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't believe it. Anyway.
Well, so you 50 to 77, you had to be a smoker or have quit smoking within the last 15 years. And the only thing you have to do, and you have to do it today or tomorrow, because you have to get an appointment. You just can't walk up to this clinic and say, I need screened, okay? You have to call this number, right? Get your pencil and paper out. Let's go.
Get it out.
Okay, you ready? You got that done yet? Have you seen him scurrying to the tables and getting to the pencil and paper?
I'm looking in the camera here, see if I can
don't
see
see him
anybody.
scurrying in.
I don't see him.
Okay.
Get the pencil and the paper.
Okay, 614-293-6939. You got to call that to get an appointment. The cancer screening lab will be there this coming Thursday, from 12 to 4 at the Vinton County Health Department.
Okay.
You call, you get an appointment, you show up, you get a lung screening free.
Who are you calling when you call that? Because
You're
that's a
calling
Columbus
OSU.
number.
You're
calling Ohio
OSU.
State. Okay.
They're the ones, this mobile unit comes from OSU.
Okay.
We are the second county in the state to get to use this mobile unit.
Holy moly.
This is brand new unit.
Aren't we important?
Yeah.
Neat.
So it does, and if you had signed up in Meigs County for this and didn't get your screening done, please call today, come to MacArthur Thursday, and get your lung screening.
Between 12 and 4.
Yes, you will get an appointment. When you call that number, they will give you an assigned appointment.
Okay, so it's not like you have to wait in line or anything like that.
No, you can't just go up there and show up.
Okay.
You have to pre-register because there's questions they have to be answered.
I was going to say, there's going to be some forms to fill out.
There's forms to fill out. You just can't lie and say, yes, I used to smoke, because you just want to get your lungs screened. But you have to be able to meet this criteria, and you need to call. And again, you got your paper out now, 614-293-6939. Call today.
Yeah, so when you say this is a mobile lung screening, and this is brought down by the James Cancer Hospital, because it says here on the paper, low dose computed tomography, a CT scan. What is it like? Like what?
If you ever
Is it like an X-ray or?
It's a CT monitor screen. Have you ever had a CT scan? They lay you on a bed, they put you in, and they have this machine that goes around you. And you go pushed in there, and they X-ray your lungs for you. Doesn't bother you at all. Nothing is done to you. You're fully clothed, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
So it's nothing that you're going to embarrass you. But they'll go in there and take this picture of your lungs, and you'll find out if you have any lung problems. And this is great because this is free.
It is free, and this would be, if you paid for this would be thousands of dollars. I'm sure.
And lung cancer is the number one cancer in our area. Still, even with other stuff going on, lung cancer is the main killer.
You know, Randy, and I know how this goes because I know from a woman's standpoint, that I don't know how to say this other than if there's something wrong with you, you need to get this test because it's not going away on its own.
No.
And I think a lot of people take ladies and mammograms. People don't want to go get their mammograms because they don't want to know.
Right. That's the number one answer we hear. We don't want to know.
They've had, and this is a thing, and I've read statistics about this. If you've had a mammogram as a woman or a man, because men get them too, and you've ever gotten called back in for a secondary screening, even if there was nothing wrong, you're still way less likely to ever go again because you don't want to know. Well, if you don't know, you can't be treated, and it's not going away on its own, I promise you. So if there's something going on with you and you've been a smoker, whether you know it or not, you need to know.
You need to know. You can't fight it without knowing the problem.
Correct. And I understand that people are like, well, I don't know. I'd just rather not know. Well...
But look at it for your family.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
There's people around you that want you to be here and love you.
And if you're 50 years old, you don't want to be worried by yourself that something, because if we can get it and correct it,
sure,
you're going to live a long life.
Yes.
If you don't get it corrected, you might not live to 55.
What do they say? Early detection, early detection, early detection.
That's what they tell you. Yes.
So sign up for this. Now, what are the criteria is you have to have quit smoking in the past 15 years and have a, what does that say, 20-pack year smoking history?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That's how many packs you smoked in a year's time. That's not even a pack a week.
I was going to say.
Yes. So if you just smoked even a pack a month, just about you qualify.
Whoa.
Now, if you're still smoking, don't say you had to. If you quit smoking, it had to be before 15 years ago. So if you quit smoking 14 years ago, sign up for this. If you quit smoking 16 years ago, lie a little bit.
That's what I was going to say. Listen, let's all use some common sense here. And hey, listen, we lost a couple of years with this COVID thing, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, them 2 years don't count.
Yeah, they don't count.
So then, okay, you can go back to 17 years.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
I mean, listen, use your common sense. This is all to help people.
Yes, it is.
And it's free.
This is important. Again, lung cancer is #1 cancer in Southern Ohio.
That is crazy.
So you have to get this done. Please call today. Get them phone lines lit up. We'll do like a telethon or the March, whatever Jerry Lewis used to do.
You know what? And people would pay money just to get us to leave.
Yes, they
Probably
would.
to get off the
Tell
air.
them we're going to sing and dance.
Yes.
Yes. So, but we need people today. Please call. You can still call tomorrow, but do it today so we can get you signed up. We need as many people as we can to get up there and use this clinic. It is free to you. If you have insurance, your insurance will pay for it. If you don't have insurance, OSU has money available through some grants to get this paid for. So it will not cost you anything. So whatever you're doing, drop your coffee. If you just got out of the shower, drop your towel. Get in there and get on the phone. No, some of that's not old.
Maybe bring your towel with you.
Oh, some of them, yeah. Especially if you face whatever they call that. When you get on the phone, you can see the other people.
Oh, FaceTime?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I used to be a mailman, and people, when you hand them the mail and they drop their towel, sometimes it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that actually did happen to you.
Yes. Yes, and my mind's still...
You can't unsee certain things, right?
There's things I've seen in life, and that's one of the worst. I'm sorry.
No, I was reading some of these statistics on this paper, and smoking causes 8.5 out of 10 cases of lung cancer. They attribute that to that. And lung cancer is 12.7% of all new cancer diagnoses, but almost 25% of all cancer deaths. Wow.
And #1 cancer killer in both men and women. Lung cancer is. Okay?
Holy moly.
Read that big line right there and see what this does for you.
With screening, 56% of all lung cancers are found to be stage 1 and highly curable.
So go
sign up for this.
Mm-hmm. Now read this one, and maybe this will scare you a little bit.
Only 20.5% of all people diagnosed with lung cancer will survive 5 years or more. But if it is caught before it spreads, the chance for 5 years survival improves dramatically. So again, early detection.
That's the main point of all this.
And this is free early detection.
Free.
Free.
Yes. How much better could you get it? And if you need gas to get there, you call me. If I can come pick you up, I don't care. I can do that Thursday.
Sure.
I'm retired.
There you go.
Yeah.
Listen,
Look,
you have no excuse.
None whatsoever.
No excuse.
Yes.
Because Randy is here. Listen to the words that are coming out of his mouth.
Yes. So that's what's going on with lung screening.
Yeah.
Now, next Monday night at 6:30 at the MacArthur Fire Station, we do have our cancer group will be meeting.
Okay.
Most of the discussion right now is going to be on this, but it's also going to be on our cancer walk that's coming up October 4th. So we're getting our teams together. The team meetings have happened twice. Groups have already got together to raise money, and we want to make this even better than last year.
Sure.
So, and we got a possibility of a dunking machine. If any of you politicians out there would like to get up in the dunking machine, we would more than likely throw baseballs at you.
How about you being in the dunking machine?
They don't have enough money. People would pay billions.
Yeah?
Yeah. We could just cure everything if I got it in a dunking machine because we'd raise so much money. It's awful how they treat me. Oh, we got a new person.
We do.
Yeah, good.
She's here.
Okay, good.
We won't put her in the dunking machine either.
Why not?
Have you ever been in a dunking machine?
No. Oh, it's always, in October, that's kind of.
Dude, here, let me tell you.
Okay.
So when I was at Capital University, I was in a sorority. Sororities, we had to do certain things for what's that called? Like volunteer for community things. Mm-hmm. So somehow Jen got wrapped up into being in the dunking booth at the German Village Oktoberfest. Well, it was like 14 degrees outside.
The water felt warm, didn't it?
No. It did not.
No sense of humor.
It was freezing. And of course, all of my friends showed up and just dunked the tar out of me about 100,000 times.
I love it.
It was miserable.
So you're experienced in this.
Yes, but don't ask me to do it again.
And you're
that was my one and only.
October.
That was my one and only.
So it sounds to me like if anybody wants Jennifer to be in a dunking booth in Vinton County October 4th, please call in now. We need phone lines set up.
I know.
Yeah.
Get to that.
Yes. So that's on that part of the cancer stuff. So we do have our meeting coming up.
Okay. Can anyone come to the meeting?
Anybody's welcome to come to the meeting to find out, put your 2 cents in.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't. When you come in, don't mean we're all going to put you right to work. I promise you that.
Okay.
But again, same with the cancer walk or fishing tournament. We always need volunteers to help.
Yes.
Our Beta Club at school does a great job. The directors of the Beta Club, that is one fantastic group of kids.
Yes.
They come every year to help us. And so we need all that kind of help. Hopefully this year we'll need even more help because we're going to have more tents set up, more groups going to be there. We walk all the time we're going on. It starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, ends at 8.
Okay.
You can buy luminaries in honor of or in memory of people. The first year, it was neat enough to see the luminaries going all the way around the track of the football field, about 2.5 feet apart.
Okay.
Last year, they were touching.
Nice.
To go around.
That's
so
great.
Hopefully we can do the inside of the track and the outside of the track with luminaries.
That would be cool.
Yes.
And so is this kind of run kind of like the Relay for Life kind of deal
Completely,
where you have
exactly.
So you have like teams and they walk and they're sponsored
Yes.
and all that. Okay.
The Y'all group, the honeybees, they had a Chinese auction last week. They were raising money for their group. All these different groups that day, there'll be groups that are selling food. They're selling raffle tickets. That day is just fun, just going around to different booths.
Sure.
But they're already raising money for this.
All right.
And now it's a competition between the groups on which one
I'll
win.
bet.
Dorothy Stout and her group won last year with the most money raised for their group. So you need to go out and beat Dorothy this year. And it's a fun day, and it's for a very good cause.
Yes.
Because again, if we raised $28,000 last year, we gave out $28,000 worth of gas cards. If the more money we can get in, the more we can do for people. Mm-hmm. One of my hopes, and we're trying to start it now, is when you get cancer and you go for radiation and chemotherapy, you got to go 5 to 10 days in a row.
Yes.
Okay?
It's expensive.
Very expensive. I'd like to be able to hopefully raise money to give you a gas card every other day
That's cool.
while you're going through that part there.
Because not only are you having gas, but you're not working.
And you're not working.
So it's a double whammy.
Yes. Now, way our budget is right now, we can afford what we're doing with anybody with cancer, the 2 gas cards a month. But to do it that way, we're going to have to be able to put money aside.
Yes.
So anybody who wants to help, we greatly appreciate it. So.
How can people get a hold of the group to help?
Okay, I gave that information. We have our Facebook page.
Okay.
You can.
Oh, it's in the comments?
It's in the comments.
Okay, Liv put it in the comments.
And we also have our webpage. Scott Claypool has joined our group and has done a great job with our webpage. He's got
Awesome.
information about Vinton County on there. He's got information about all kinds of stuff. Him and his wife Ann has done a great job. Not to beat that they do any better than anybody else in the group, but they took this project on and they do a great job. So you get on there, look at it. It has about the lung screening. If you didn't write the number down, which even though we told you, how many times we tell them get their pencil and paper?
I know.
Yes. So I'm going to
You
sell
got to
it.
listen to us.
Before they kick me out of here, it's 614.
293-6939. You're going to be calling OSU Hospital to sign up for this free mobile lung screening, which is Thursday at the Vinton County Health Department between noon and 4.
Yes. I like the way we team up on that and we double team everybody. This is good. I'm telling you, we'd be a great road show.
We'd be a great something or other.
Yeah, or something or other. I get that too. So, we got another guest needs to get on here and talk.
We do.
So, I'm going to leave so you can bring a beautiful guest on.
Well, yes, we can do that, but it's always a pleasure talking with you, Randy. We thank you so much for stopping by.
I'm coming back again next week.
Are you?
We're going to talk about the farmers market.
Perfect.
So,
love that.
I will be back.
Okay.
That's a fair warning.
Okay.
If anybody, find out what day it is so you can turn your TVs off.
We'll have more fun.
We do. I have a serious question.
Yeah.
How do we get your TV program anymore? Since it was not the Channel 15 anymore, some of the people have telling me they're having a hard time getting into your program in Vinton County.
You have a Facebook page, right? Mm-hmm. Which means we have a Facebook page, right? It's Main Street TV. And you can watch, right? Yes. You can watch it on Main Street TV Facebook page.
Facebook page, okay.
Or you can go to Total Media on YouTube.
Okay.
And we're there.
Okay, good. So if I don't get to see it today, I can go home tomorrow and get my YouTube out.
Yes.
I get my grandkids to get my YouTube out.
Absolutely.
And show me how to do this.
Yes, they can.
Good.
And they're
on Facebook, it stays, so you can watch it on Facebook.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
so you can do that. It will. They're archived, so yeah.
Okay, I was talking to my sister Shirley this morning on the way down, and she couldn't be watching on TV live, and she was asking me how to do it. So
that's how.
And I've had other people ask, "How do I get to see your pretty face on TV?"
Did they say that?
That's what they actually said. They didn't say
Awesome.
my pretty face; they said yours. But I had to throw that in there.
I don't know.
You know.
We'll see.
Well, that's okay. But
Well, Randy, thank you.
again
It's
for
always a good
bringing
time
me
talking
in,
with you. We'll
and
see you next week.
what day is donuts next week? So I'll see if we can get
I'll
scheduled.
let you know.
We can get scheduled that day.
I'll let you know.
Because then I'll get here early.
You're sweet enough. You don't need donuts.
Yeah. So thank you all again. Thank you all very much.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We have some messages, and then we'll be back. We do have another special guest here, so we'll be right back.
She didn't call me
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
All right, and we are back with Cindy Fannin, and so this book has been sitting on my desk for, I don't know, a week or so, something like that, and I've been like leafing through it, and it is so very heartwarming and interesting, and it is called My Journey into Bedside Nursing. And so Cynthia, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And tell us a little bit about this book and how it came to be. And you were saying you're not necessarily, as a nurse now, you're teaching,
Yes,
which is you're teaching
Nursing, yes.
from this,
Yes.
your experiences and things, I'm sure, led to that.
Yes, yeah. I've been a nurse for 24 years, and I love it. I get as much from them as they get from me. And my son, I was always telling my stories to my students and to my son, and he said, "Mom," he said, you need to write a book. So I did.
Because fact is much more interesting than fiction most of the time. And you can't make some of this stuff up, right?
No. There's good things, bad things, funny things. But yeah, it's all of them's true except for a couple that I wrote.
Okay.
But yeah, it's seeing people as a person, not a patient, but seeing them as the person.
As the human being,
Yes.
just like you.
Yes.
That you're trying to help. I was reading the very beginning of the book this morning because I hadn't done that yet. And it starts out by talking about yourself when you were in the second grade.
Yes.
And you made your own like first aid kit.
Yes, I was on the job. Yes, if anybody had
In the second grade.
if anybody had a boo boo, or I had dressings and Band-Aids, and I was waiting for the call.
What made you? How did that? I was waiting for the call. So how did that come to be? Like it was just in your little second grade brain that you needed to help people?
Yeah, I just always wanted to help people, and as nurses, we have the need to be needed, and where we're needed, we love it. I didn't go back to school until I was 33. I stayed home with my children, and just when I went for it, I ran with it, loved it. It's my thing. I can't imagine ever doing anything else. But knowing that you help somebody. There's a story in there where a guy said, "I needed you and you were there for me." And that was that's why I became a nurse.
Sure.
To build that trust and to protect them. Our elderly people, they need somebody to fight for them.
Listen, I just had an experience with one of my parents that there was a fight and
Yes. And then
got resolved, but it was a fight.
And you fight any way you know how. I mean, it's not about me. There's a story in there too that I learned after a while. If you're mean and nasty to me, you're fighting. Any way you know how, you're fighting. Mm-hmm. And I am a blur in your nightmare, And, and I can't take it personally, no matter how ugly a patient may get. They're fighting any way they know how. Or you're fighting for mom or dad.
Correct.
So I don't take it personally. I can be cussed out and just smile and say, "What can I do to help?"
Well, that is a very wonderful mindset to have, because I'm sure it's really hard in life to not take things personally.
Yes. Yeah, and I teach my students that too. They don't know you. They can't hate you because they don't know you, but you're in the middle of their nightmare. And I don't take it personally, but I cried a lot in the first few years.
You get a little bit thicker skin over time, don't you?
And you see it from their side. You don't know what it's like to,
Well, like empathy is what should make the world go round. And if you can understand where someone's coming from, then it makes it easier to understand why they're the way they are.
Yes. Yeah.
Or they're taking it out on you or whatever.
And if you're hurting, you bite a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Like an animal. It can be your best friend, but if it's hurting, so you have to take that into account. So,
For sure.
I've seen a lot of things like I said, good, bad, and ugly. I've seen a lot of things that could post-traumatic stress. I could tell you about watching people die or bleed to death through their throat. There's a story in there.
Oh my gosh.
It was a nightmare, but there's a lot of things that, people from the outside don't see what we see on the inside. So.
Sure. And, I'm sure you see the best of humanity and the worst of humanity all at the same time sometimes. And then, again, no one asked for this global pandemic to happen, which put even more strain on our doctors and nurses. But I feel like almost more so nurses, because you're the ones on the front lines.
Yes, at the bedside. Yes.
Dealing with this, trying to keep yourself well.
Yes, yes.
And I don't know how y'all did it. Like,
I'll admit I didn't have to take care of patients personally a lot because I was in a department where I was one of the older ones, so I got to stay in the department. So I've only taken care of a couple COVID, but I have seen what it's done to my coworkers, and
they'll never recover from it.
No, they're changed forever.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen a lot of them that they're not the same as what they were. Mm-hmm. So it was a scary time, really.
It was a very scary time.
Yeah, and now we might have one COVID on the entire unit, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
But
well,
yeah.
I know you see these messages now on Facebook about, and I don't want to drone on about COVID, but you see, like I just saw a friend posted the other day, my husband and I both have COVID. Didn't even know that was still a thing, because it's out of our minds now. We lived and breathed it for 2 or 3 years, and now it's like, oh my God, I don't want to have to think about that anymore.
Yes, it was.
But it does show its ugly head occasionally.
And some people lost half their families. I mean, it was a serious thing.
Crazy.
Yes. Now it's like a herd immunity, I believe, and it kind of went through and took out so many people. But yeah, it's ugly.
It is ugly, and we just pray that we don't have to deal with that ever again.
Yes, ever again. Yes, that's scary stuff. Yes.
It is. It's the stuff that, obviously horror movies are made of. So
Yes.
What possessed you? I mean, I know that you had all these stories, and you said that your son was like, you should write a book about this. So how did you choose the stories that are in here, and were they just ones that popped into your head, or
just memories over collecting? Some
Sure.
of I cried as I wrote because I relived it again, and then some were funny. Some were my favorite patients. So a lot of it, there's a lot of good stories in there. A lot of things that you don't think can happen, and did. So, but there's some. One of the main stories that prompted me to write the book was that I had a patient who was dying of cancer, and her blood pressure was like 80 on top, like 80 over 40.
Oh my!
And she was in pain, so I couldn't give her medicine because she was already low. Blood pressure was too low. I was afraid I was going to kill her.
Yes.
But she was in pain. So I called a friend of mine and I said, "What do I do?" I was in tears, and I'm like, "She's in pain.
Yeah.
But her blood pressure is too low. But if I give her something, it's going to kill her. If I don't, she's in pain." And then my friend said, "Which is more important, your comfort or hers?" And that was like a smack in my face. I was like, "Hers. Hers, that's what's most important." So I gave her the medicine, and she lived for 2 more days in peace. And but that was a smack in my face because I was like, "You're right. You're exactly right."
And there's just a few words to be like, duh. What is wrong with me?
But we have mentors too in nursing. I have the same mentors I've had for 20 years. And thank God for those older nurses who you can call and say, "Hey, what do I do about this?"
Listen, we don't reinvent the wheel.
Yes.
There are people out there that have lived and done it for a long time and have experienced probably something exactly that's bothering you at the moment. So you can call that person and they smack you in the face.
Yeah, they smack you in the face. Yeah, and like my students, I tell them I'm not here to see who's the smartest. I'm here to share my experience. And I got a ton of experience, but somebody brand new hasn't been through all them hard knocks, and lessons, So, but these are a lot of things that taught me lessons and showed me what was important.
So how does somebody get your book? And it's an easy read. I don't want you to take offense to that. I mean, It's like a fun, easy.
33 short stories.
Read
a little bit, set it down. But you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes and Noble. You can get it on Books A Million. I sell them
My
few
Journey
dollars
into
cheaper,
Bedside Nursing.
for $14, but they're like $16.99 on Amazon.
Okay.
And then I have a few book signings coming up if anybody wants to get
Oh
one.
yeah, tell us
But,
about that.
I'm going to be at the Wellston Library.
Oh, there's a flyer.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to be at the Wellston Library on the 16th, and I'm going to be at the Jackson Library, I believe, on the 30th. I'm going to be in Chillicothe at the college and at Wheatberry Books and Bookish. I'm going to be at Bookish.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How do people find out about what days you're going to be where?
I got it on my Facebook page, but...
Okay. So can they just look at Cynthia Fannin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Cindy Fannin.
Cindy Fannin?
Yeah, look me up. Yeah, but it's a good read. I've had some friends say, I cried, I got to read it after everybody goes to bed.
I can see that, yeah.
So, yeah, it's not all gloom and doom, but yeah, I'm proud of it. I really like it. It's a part of me. And they say when they read it, my friends are like, I can hear you talking.
I get that.
So if you want something to really show you what nursing's about, it's a good read. I'm proud of it. So.
You should be. And, a lot of people at the end of the day don't know what nurses deal with on literally the daily. It's, again, fact is much more strange than fiction.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, but it shows you the human side. Like I said, I want people to know they're seen and they're noticed and,
And heard.
Yeah, and appreciate the person
Yeah.
behind the disease. So
I gotcha.
that's my goal.
And so that is your goal. Is there anything else you would like people to take from this book?
Just, I don't know, just to see people as people and appreciate the uniqueness in people.
Yep.
Their personality and what they've done with their lives. And you meet amazing people that are like 80-some years old. And I met a pharmacist the other day, and he's 92, and he had 6 pharmacies. And just to hear his whole story is just really, they got a wealth of information inside of them. So yeah.
We can learn something from anybody.
Yes, we can.
And everybody.
Yes. Yeah, I have a student who can sit down beside the grungiest patient that smells bad and has rotting skin and can sit down beside their bedside and just treat them like the precious person they are. Where other people might say, oh, I can't stand there too long.
Yeah.
Not this girl, buddy. She can sit right down. And I love that. She sees the person. She don't smell the smell. And she
That's
don't see the
awesome.
yuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She sees the person.
Huh.
So I think that's awesome. And there is a story.
Hey, you did something right then with that one, right?
There's a story about a student there who went the extra mile and brought me to tears, but he, had that heart. So yeah, read it if you can. It's short and sweet, but it's got a wealth of information.
And a good message.
Yes, a good message. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Well, Cynthia, thank you for hanging with us this morning
This was
and bringing this book to our attention. And it's amazing. Like I said, I've been reading some of the stories and really, really cool.
Well, good.
So,
well, thank you for showing it. I appreciate it.
Of course. So My Journey into Bedside Nursing, you can get that on Amazon, or better yet, buy it right from Cynthia at one of her book signings.
Yep, that would be fun.
Very good. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Jeremiah is in the house. We're going to do some news here in just a moment. So we will be back right after this.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more, in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Saturday, August 16th is Southern Rock Woodstock in the Gallipolis Fairgrounds. This event will feature 3 decades of original artists and legends, such as Leonard Skinner, 38 Special, and Molly Hatchet. In light of this event, Total Media will be giving away 4 VIP tickets. For a chance to win these exclusive passes, comment your favorite Southern Rock song, and our staff will vote on which one is the best. Good luck, and may the best man rock out.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are back. Jeremiah is in the house because Pete Wilson, well, we sent him away.
Send him away on a bus.
We make Pete occasionally take Pete and Pam time.
Yes.
Because if we didn't make him do it, he would never do it.
That's right.
So we say, we don't like you, you smell funny, get out.
I think he enjoys the little downtime.
No, he does.
I think.
I mean, who doesn't, right? But getting him to leave is a whole other story.
Yeah. No, I think he's pretty comfortable anymore going with the folks that are back here to take care of things. So.
Yes, you guys are an amazing team, and I think that he is so relieved to know that he can depend on you all to keep things headed in the right direction.
Appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely.
We try to hold
Wonderful
the
team.
fort down the best we can, and
you guys do.
On this occasion, he's just gone just a day or two.
Couple days, yeah.
When he gets back with everything lined up, for the next edition, so he always is very appreciative of that.
Yep. So what's going on in the news?
Just wanted to pop by. I have a little video we'll show here to kind of wrap things out, and got a couple little updates on the court side of things.
Sure.
From time to time, I do some crime and court news.
Yeah.
Don't do as much of that as I used to, but I'm always busy with. Seems like anymore I'm more of a like a community school, like community education reporter. I do a lot of the breaking news stuff still. You know, we was out at the banana spill the other morning.
I mean, I'm sorry. Between the milk and the bananas, it's just
and
literally crazy.
Nobody got hurt on that banana spill out there,
so we can kind of giggle a little bit about it.
Well, and I talked to the troopers that were out there, that were on scene, and they were having a little fun with it.
Did we get to keep the bananas?
No, So I was on my way out because we got the release saying, and I read it and it said as of 7:30 they were still cleaning it up, and I looked at the clock and I was like, it's 9 o'clock. I was like, if they spilled bananas, I said, odds are they're probably still out there.
Yeah.
So I don't live too far from there.
Sure.
So I was like, I'm gonna run out there real quick and see. And sure enough, they were still out there cleaning. But on my way out, I passed a semi coming eastbound. I was heading westbound with a flatbed trailer, just loaded down, just pallets and pallets of bananas that were all loaded and wrapped.
So they were. So they came and saved some of the.
I think
bananas.
they were able to save some.
Okay.
It was a good portion of whatever was in there, I would guess. But there was still a lot, as you saw in the pictures out there.
Oh yeah.
But the troopers were having a little fun out there because I said, well, you guys never know what you'll find along the side of the highway. And the one trooper kind of smiled and he said, if you need bananas, I know a guy. And then the other guy said that they were just fortunate that it didn't spill on the highway, because then they might have had a Mario Kart incident with the banana pills.
Imagine. Yeah, I know. I told Pete yesterday, talk about a slippery situation.
Yes, could have been. Could have been a slippery situation.
Yes.
So.
Anyhow.
This is a little update that I followed up on. We reported on this, I think, last year. Happened last summer. And it's somebody that is a former Oak Hill resident now living in Columbus, but had lived here. It was Devin Blair. I don't know if you remember the name or not, but we have a picture.
I do remember.
Picture of him. His hair's a little more grown out here than last year. And he's been sentenced 46 to 51 and a half years in prison after admitting to strangling his pregnant girlfriend.
Oh, my.
Resulting in the death of both her and her unborn child. This happened in the summer of 2024.
Did this happen locally, or was just a local guy?
He was a local guy that I don't know how long ago he moved away.
Okay.
But somebody had.
So this happened in Columbus.
Happened in Columbus, yes. Happened in Columbus,
now.
and but he had a locally had a crime record here in the Jackson County courts. There was like 20 charges, citations from traffic-related offenses to criminal offenses to domestic violence, obstruction, assault, and other charges. When we did this story last year, after this had happened, prior to him getting indicted and everything like that, there was a lot of people that had commented on it saying they remembered him and can't believe that this had happened. And
really sad.
So he's been sentenced to prison, 24, and like I said, he's sentenced to 46 to 51 and a half years in prison. He pled guilty. It was on July 21st to 1 count of strangulation, and then there were 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter, and there was a count of felonious assault. And the judge, like I said, he sentenced him to those years. In addition to that, he has 2 years from a previous domestic violence and assault case as well. So he has that on top of all those years as well. But that, like I said, that all happened in summer 2024. And like I said, it was in Columbus. It was Parkwick Drive in Columbus is where the incident happened. And the girlfriend was 14 weeks pregnant. And when they responded, she was injured and unresponsive, taking her to the hospital. She was in critical condition and then died later. And then her unborn child that she planned to name Aiden was also pronounced dead a few minutes later. It's a very sad situation there. And just wanted to kind of give a little update on that. Another court-related one. I know Pete was in, I think, originally and talked about this one, but this was the woman that moved the body out near Colton.
Oh, yeah.
We have her picture as well.
Okay.
She's been arrested and has appeared in court on her indictment. And it's Cole Township woman. She had been indicted on felony-level charges of gross abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence in connection to their actions following the natural death of a Jackson area man. She appeared in court, and this is Brandy L. Robson, 34, of Sour Run Road, Wellston, and she was arrested on July 16th, and she appeared in the Jackson County Common Police Court the following day on July 17th for her arraignment related to the indictment. And I already went over what the charges were. The court, she entered a plea of not guilty, and the court set her bond at $25,000, 10% cash, full surety, or real estate, and she remains incarcerated. The court has scheduled a in-person pretrial hearing for August 14th at 8:30 a.m. in the Jackson County Common Police Court. And additional hearing dates include a final pretrial and plea hearing September 3rd, and then they have scheduled a 2-day jury trial for October 6th and 7th.
Okay.
So that'll be something that we will watch for. And for those that maybe weren't familiar with it, she was charged after reportedly she failed to report and conceal the death of Robert Brian Kent Sr., 64, Jackson. This happened back on July 5th. And they were together in a van at her residence. And I guess he had died. She moved the van up the road to an abandoned property, left it. I guess she didn't report that he had died, left the body, and then it was discovered, and then an investigation happened after.
It's a bizarre story.
Yeah, and autopsy revealed that his death was a heart attack, and there was no foul play. And but anyway, just wanted to give a little update on that.
Sure.
I know I'm kind of at my time, so do you think we should show the video or save the video for Friday?
How long is it?
It's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Or say we could save it for Friday if you want. I've waited this long. Might as well.
Yeah. We'll just save it for Friday.
We'll save it for Friday because I'll be back in on Friday. Because,
Okay.
Pete will be back, but I'll just come in and we can show that and go over some other stuff.
Yeah. Sounds good.
What the video is, it's already up on YouTube and the Facebook pages. So if you want to watch it, you can, but we're going to air it here as well. Back in June, I covered the ribbon cutting out at Hammertown Lake for the Whenever Water Sports the rental kiosks.
Yes,
To the kayaks.
super cool.
And so I finally got around to taking all the footage I shot out there to making a video. So I kind of made a little video, we're kind of winding down summer here. It's starting to get a little cooler. Might be nice to take out a kayak on the lake.
Beautiful, yes.
And just wanted to kind of do that as a little reminder video saying, hey, this is out there and you could take advantage of that opportunity. So we'll share that video on Friday when I come back.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks, Jeremiah. We appreciate you so much. And thank you all for tuning in this morning. It was a fun show. And we will be right back here tomorrow on your Wednesday. So have a great day. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone.